I am on my third night playing Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. This is my first ever playthrough, but third night since I started streaming it. I discovered it on Game Pass just the other day, and was looking for something new to play. I just recently beat Final Fantasy One Pixel Remaster, so I figured, hey, let's give this one a shot. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy One Pixel Remaster, and now here we go. I'm diving back into Final Fantasy Two. I'm, as you can see, 5 hours in. Um, I've been buying most of the latest equipment and everything, so I think I'm in pretty decent shape. Uh, Doing a decent amount of grinding. Honestly, I'm 5 hours in, but I'm probably only like 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, uh, when you cut out the grinding, right? So let's see. I'm trying to remember what was happening when last I played. I need to. I was sent over here to destroy the, what was it called? I want to call it a juggernaut or something, but it's not. Uh, some sort of device that the bad guys are building. I can't remember what the name of it was. Either way, it's this thing. I believe it's this thing right here in the upper left of the screen. This is where they were constructing it, and I am now. Actually, it was in the key terms. So let me check. Dreadnought. That's what it was. So I'm here to kind of inspect the bad guys' dreadnought that they're building here. So let's check it out. Let's see. I bought all the latest equipment here in this town now. Also, actually, I found a spy from the rebels, and he opened up a path for me, so I know how to get right to the dreadnought. I'm gonna try and avoid these bad guys. I don't know if they'll actually fight me, but I don't want to fight them just in case. So right down here, there was a spy for the rebels who opened up a path and showed me that right here I can go through, and I'm going to now go try and get to that dreadnought. I don't know if it's to destroy it or what, but here we go. Bafsk or whatever, that's the name of the city. This is where the bad guys are constructing this big scary thingy. So hey, there's a bunch of bad guys here. This Minwoo guy, the guy in the white, he's pretty strong. The princess assigned him to my party, so he's OP basically. The rest of my guys have just been, I've been leveling them up as I go. I mean, look at his HP compared to everyone else. His MP, I mean. It's like way up there. Plus, he's got a giant boatload of spells. So, gameplay-wise, pretty simple. I mean, I'm not saying the game is actually an easy one to play. The difficulty is high, but catching on to how to play, pretty straightforward, right? It's just classic RPG gameplay. That is one of the things I also liked about Final Fantasy One when I just recently played the Pixel Remaster is the, figuring out how to play, like just picking it up and playing, not too hard, right? So I didn't want to play anything too deep and complicated. Yes, this is difficult, lots of grinding, but figuring out how to play, not such a big deal. I have noticed that the whole leveling up mechanic in this seems to be very different. It's more about using your skills and your skills power up, as opposed to actually leveling up, and as you level up, your skills improve, right? That's pretty typical in most RPGs. Like, you just kill bad guys, gain levels, and your stats go up as you level up. As far as I can tell, I mean, and that's how Final Fantasy 1 was. As far as I can tell in this, it's more about just using your skills. As you can see here, like the bow for Maria, I used it. It's leveling up. It's on the brink of leveling up at least. Minwoo's staff or whatever it is he's got is on the brink of leveling up. Like, so your individual skills actually power up as opposed to you leveling up. Kind of interesting, kind of different. I've played other games that are similar, but I'm very new to this one. I didn't do a whole lot of research or studying about this game before I played. I'm just diving in. I have played quite a few of the other Final Fantasies, but not a whole lot of the old super classic ones until recently. Like I said, just played Pixel Remaster of the first one, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And then obviously I'm playing 2 right now. I played a remake of 3 that was ported to, what was it, Kindle Fire I played it on. I never beat that one, but I did play quite a bit of it. And then I've played 4. So I guess I have played more of the older ones than I really realized. But I mean, 1 and 2, I've just played within the last month, basically. And then a little bit more modern, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. I've played all those. I mean, they're still not very modern, I guess, right? On the scale of things, 7 is an old game now. I haven't played any of the remakes of it. I mean, even 12, like, to me, seems like a newer game because I didn't play it immediately at launch. But it's not a new game anymore. That's old. I actually lost track. I don't even know where they're at in the series, what number they're on, because I haven't really played any of the newer games for many years. But, okay, dead end there. Alright, so I'm wandering through the sewer here, whatever, just looking for, I guess, that dreadnought. I'm not really a big fan of this dude, Guy. I wish I would have picked a different name. That was a default name. Plus, he's got a stupid purple cape. So far, I mean, my people are relatively strong, well equipped, so I think I'm okay with all these fights. Maria could use a little bit of health, but she's the weakest by far as far as health goes. Minwoo's got so much MP that I might use his heal to heal her. That's better. I'm better off doing that than wasting potions. And a bunch of people here. I'm actually gonna. I mean, his cure though, it does so much curing. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'll heal Maria. Yeah, he's got cure 7. Like, he's super OP. I still don't know if he's permanent with my party. I hope he is. The princess basically forced him to join my party and sent him along with me. And as soon as he joined, it was obvious, like, holy crap, this guy's way stronger than the rest of my party. So that gives me some doubts that he's going to stick around just because he's so strong. But on the other hand, I hate wasting, Gil buying him new equipment and stuff if he's not going to be around. Okay, here we go. Here's the path to the... Oh, there's a chest. Some zombies. Oh, they ambushed me. So let's take these guys out. I just bought the latest equipment and everything, so I should be good. Let's grab whatever's in this chest. The longbow. Already got the longbow, I believe. Maria's the only one with... Oh no, she's got a mithril bow. So even better. She's the only one using a bow. That means she can go in the back and take less damage. More zombies. I'm thinking zombies can probably poison me. I can't remember though. It seems like there are quite a few poisoning bad guys in this game. I always hate the status effects, though I suspect everyone does. Final Fantasy 1, the status effects were pretty brutal when I played through that. Like, it just seemed like everybody was constantly poisoning me. But yeah, I went with the default name with all of these guys, so the names are nothing creative. Well, I mean, I guess they're creative if you are the ones that created the game. You chose the names, but... Let's see. Oh, I can run in this game too, I gotta remember that. These leg eaters, I don't really get what the deal is with them. That's just a weird name. Wonder if it's some weird translation, or is it I'm missing something? I mean, it's kind of like a thorn bush. I wonder if that's what, like, you know, you walk through and it scrapes up your leg. It's kind of a reference to that. I don't know. These are just kind of weird bad guys, though. But I've been fighting tons of those leg eaters and vampire thorns. I gotta remember to run. More zombies. I'm just kind of spamming the attack button right now. I'm not using any real strategies. It's just, I don't want to waste magic or anything like that. You guys are easy. Preemptive strike, so I get to attack first. I can heal these guys and it hurts them. That's always kind of cool because they're zombies. Alright, my skills aren't leveling up very quickly. His HP leveled up though, that's cool. Looks like I run into a ton of fights. These soldiers look pretty cool. I don't know how strong they are. Oh, they're not too strong. Oh yeah, he's wasting them. They're not too bad. Guy's HP has gone up. That's nice. And I got a potion. Nice. Alright, so some sort of boss. Mini boss. I don't know. And I don't know what. Okay, there's two doors. I'm guessing the one straight forward is probably to the dreadnought or whatever it is I need. So let's fight this dude. You're too late. Oh, Dark Knight. So he's supposed to be pretty tough. There's been several references to this guy. So you're too late. The dreadnought is complete. Like, he was supposed to be the one that was overseeing the construction of the dreadnought or whatever. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. So I thought he was no longer in this town. There have been references to the fact that he was gone. But end your resistance. Kneel before your emperor. It is the only alternative left to you. Consider what I've said. When the time comes, we will meet again. Okay, good. I don't have to fight him right now, because I'm guessing he's strong. Oh, that's his crony, I think, the one that's taken over. Morgan, yep, that's the one that the references were that the Dark Knight was no longer overseeing it and Morgan was, and everybody talked about how he's a fool. Looks like you came all this way for nothing. See for yourselves. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, that guy was... I thought I was going to have to fight him. Yeah, there's the dreadnought. Just a big airship, basically. Oh no. I don't remember which city that was. That it's... Okay, well that's where the princess was. That's where she ran off to. That's where I came from, basically. So that's depressing. Well, let's save. There's nothing I can really do here. It's not doing me any good. So I gotta run back through the sewers there. And we will go inspect and see what's going on. How much gold do I have? A decent amount. Okay. Let's check over here and see if there's anything in this room. Nice, a chest. Vampire thorns and leg eaters. Yeah, I don't know. These things are weird. There's not much variety in enemies in this game at all. I almost feel like Final Fantasy 1 had more variety, but I don't know. It's not like I'm exactly counting. Eye drops, bunch of gold. But yeah, I need to buy more like healing and stuff like that. You found a pass in the chest. I don't know what a pass is. Well, I mean, it's a pass, like essentially something you can use as a key Okay, this probably teleports me out. Some more zombies. Now, hopefully that town that I came from was not completely decimated by that dreadnought flying over it. I'm guessing it was, though. Hopefully the princess is still alive. That'll be sad if she is not. So let's go find out. I was sent here to try to stop the dreadnought. By the time I got to it, it was too late, though. Leave. Yes, let's go ahead and leave. So let's run back to, I forget the name of the town, but we'll see what we can find. Bunch of goblins here. Goblins are pretty easy. Okay, let's keep on going. I don't remember exactly how I got over here. I don't remember if I took a boat to get out this area or what did I do, but I think I could just walk back most of the way. Actually, I can take the, what do you call it, airship once I get back to the one of the other towns, which is pretty cool that you can just take the airship, Sid will give you a ride in his airship, like taxi you around and to any of the towns you've been to. You have to pay for it, but I'm trying to remember which place is where the one I'm trying to go to here. I think right down here is where I can get on the airship, I think. Unless he bombed the crap out of that place too. The dreadnought took off and it bombed two of the cities. I can't remember which two they are. One was the town where I came from, where the princess was staying. Oh, I think the other one was here. This is where Sid is. But I don't need to take the airship, actually. I'll just take his boat. I do have to pay for it. Let's see. Is this place devastated? Oh, it is. Hope Sid's still alive. Let's check. I imagine he is. Yeah, there he is. I mean, there's no way he'd be dead because, like, I just met him I don't know, hour ago. So that's where I can take the airship to fly around. While I'm here, I'm going to check out the magic and just make sure there's nothing I should buy that I haven't bought yet. One difference between this game and Final Fantasy 1 is in Final Fantasy 1, you're limited on who can learn what spells, but everybody seems to be able to learn everything here, and there's just one magic store instead of a black mage store and a white mage store. Okay, I already have cure for everyone, as you can see, like that's exactly what I was talking about. Everyone can learn everything. Shell, protect, blink. Sure, I will buy the one blink and one shell. He's got, my dude on the far right has shell, but I'm gonna buy one more. I don't even know who I'm gonna give those to yet, but I'll worry about that later. I've been using my Maria, the girl, as kind of the mage, which I know is kind of stereotypical, right? Like your Yuna or your Ares or whatever, but let's see. I hate, this is ridiculous. 500 gold. I mean later in the game it's not a big deal, but right now 500 gold is a lot. I'm gonna just buy a little bit of healing while I'm here. Alright, this town just got bombed. I was sent by the princess to go to, I think the town's called Bafsk, and look for the dreadnought, the secret weapon that the bad guys were building. I got there, and as I got there, they were basically taken off with that secret weapon. They went and bombed the city where the princess was, and then the city too. And this city is just basically a port town. This is where I've been taking off to drive around on my sail around on the boat to travel around. And this is also where Sid has his airship. I'm going to heal really quick, and then I'm going to take the ship back to where the town where the princess is. Hopefully she's still alive. I also hope I don't lose, like the strongest guy in my party is this Minwoo dude here, the white clothed guy. And he works for the princess, so I don't know too much about this game. I don't know if I get to keep him permanently. She just had him join my party, but I'm gonna be sad if I go back there and he stays with her again. But okay, I have no idea if that's the case. I'm just saying. It's not abnormal, right? In different RPGs where you have people that join your party temporarily or whatever. And I always hate that because he's strong, so I want him. But also, I spent money on his equipment and everything. So, and often when in a game, when you get someone thrown into your party who's much stronger than everybody else, that's the ones I feel like are temporary. But it could be all in my head. I don't know. I have not like I said, I haven't read guides or whatever. I'm just kind of figure it out as we go. But all right, here is where the princess was. She wait, no, this is not where the princess was. Okay, so maybe she did not bomb the town the princess was in. That would be good to know. That would be good. All right, this is the other port town. The princess was in one of these towns over here then, I think. Hopefully they didn't bomb it. Either way, I need to go back and I'll check and see if they did bomb it, but also basically report back to them that, hey, the dreadnought is complete. I failed. Actually, I think, now that I think about it, I think I need to take the canoe and go across that little lake there to get back to where the princess is. Main story is that this evil emperor is invading our kingdom or whatever. They took out the princess's, I don't know, kingdom, castle, whatever, and that's where me and my party, we live there. One of my friends, Leon, got lost in the whole battle there, and we haven't seen him ever since. We've been looking for him, but all right. I like those airships flying around. I think it's a nice effect. So, all right, there we go. Yep, this is the town the princess was in. This is not her castle or kingdom. She had to abandon that because the emperor attacked. Well, the imperial forces attacked. She's hiding in one of these buildings here. Okay, they did bomb here too. Yep, that's... So let's find out. Oh, they're in here actually. Or at least they were in here. Everything looks okay in here. Let's talk to her. Many were wounded in the dreadnought's attack. The shock has even caused my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. Oh, he's in the other room, injured. I hate that my father has deceived us. He knows his death is near. Well, that stinks. Is there nothing you can do, Minwoo? All those who live must someday die. It is our fate. Well, that's sad. Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I take my leave of you. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. I should not have bought him new equipment. The fate of the world rests on you, Firion. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just guessing. Firion. I've been calling him all sorts of stuff. Flareon and whatever. Freon. Waste no time in destroying the dreadnought. That stinks, though, because I did buy him several pieces of equipment. Plus, it just stinks losing your strongest guy. I'm glad I didn't give him any spells, at least. Waste no time in destroying the dreadnought. I gotta find it first. Minwoo left the party. Well, now I'm down to 3 people too. Not only did I lose my strongest, I only have 3 people now. Alright, let's talk to her again. I don't know where to go next, actually. I'm completely clueless on what's the next step. My father's condition has improved a great deal thanks to Minwoo. Wow, that was fast. Barely had time to walk out of the room and the dad's better. Airship. Anything about the dreadnought here? Many lives were taken in the dreadnought's attack. How wishes to fight something so terrible? Okay. Actually, let's go talk to her dad. Maybe that's the next step. There's also this item I got from her boyfriend or whatever. This ring. As he died, I found it and he gave it to me. And it says here, apparently someone in Gatria knows how to use it. I have not figured that out yet. I did find a person who was telling me about it, but I have not figured out what to actually do with it. So that's kind of the only lead I have onto something I might need to do. Although it looks like this is probably next step, right? Because he's in here. The king's illness goes far beyond the physical. There's little I can do. Okay, well, that stinks. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do either. Sid gave up all he had for his airship. His rank, his honor, his family, everything. I already got the mithril. Yeah, so what the heck do I do? I have no idea what's next. Sounds like they want me to go find the dreadnought, or whatever it was called, and destroy it. But I have no clue where it is. No leads. Altair was the spirit of the dreadnought's assault. Lucky for us, the hideout was unharmed. The townspeople have taken refuge here. Somebody give me some clues. Dreadnought attack, but at least our hideout's safe. There's a man in Poff named Sid who just might know if the dreadnought has any weaknesses. Sid was the first person to ever build an airship, and the dreadnought's really nothing but a big airship, right? Okay, well there you go. That's my next lead, I guess. So back to town there. Kill these goblins real quick. Down to 3 people though. I'm angry at that white wizard. I should have known better though. Just the fact that he joined my party was so OP immediately made me think that this guy's not going to be permanent. So I mean I bought him multiple like weapons and armor. I mean whatever, it's not the end of the world. Alright, now I gotta go get on this boat. Have to pay this guy 32 gil. Let's kill these hornets. But yeah, I've been doing a fair amount of streaming of Final Fantasy lately. Like I said, I mentioned I streamed the first one, Pixel Remaster, a couple weeks ago. Probably about 3 weeks ago I beat it. We did a little streaming of Pal World, which I really liked, but my son moved on, didn't want to play that anymore. And we did some streaming of a new game called Star Sand Island, is that what it was called? And it's kind of a Stardew Valley-ish type game. We'll probably do a little bit more of that here soonish, but maybe this weekend when my son's got time. He really likes that one. He's more into those kind of sim games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. So, all right, let's go talk to Sid. Because because he supposedly knows the weaknesses of the dreadnought. I don't know where the dreadnought is. There, said, you want the airship, you pay the guy behind me. Okay. Let's learn about the airship. Ask about the airship. Airships are powered by sunfire. I'm sure the dreadnought's no different. That's it? That's all you gotta say? Oh, wait. Okay. See, this whole mechanic of learning the words and it ends up confusing me a bit. I've had more than one occasion where I end up missing something because these things are kind of buried behind different options. Like that was kind of confusing there. I mean, the bolded letters there tells you need to learn something or ask about it, but still. Airships are powered by sunfire. Let's ask. Okay. The dreadnought's no different. I got that though. Controlling sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you gotta run away on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. Okay, that's it. So basically I need to let the flames get high and blow that thing up is what I'm guessing I need to do here. Blow it up. Controlling sunfire is a tricky business. Alright, so I'm guessing that's what we do here. I have no idea where that dreadnought is though. No, I don't want to ride the airship right now. I don't know where I'm going. Still no clue on where... We were talking about a dreadnought. They're dead. They're all dead. I mean, I think there are only a couple people in this town to begin with, though. Let's go back and talk to them again. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like, I want to know where you want the airship. Talk to the guy behind me. What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Yes. Do that and you can bring down the whole overgrown town. So let the flames get high, blow up the engine. Alright, yes, I just gotta find it. Oh dang, yeah, I gotta go back in here. Pay that guy. Alright, now back out, and I can take the boat again. I should have just taken the airship. I haven't taken the airship a single time yet. But it is pretty neat. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy 12, where there was a, you can get on the airship and fly around from town to town. It's kind of like that. Not quite as elaborate, but I mean, this is Final Fantasy 2, not 12, right? There's a bit of a gap in all this. Alright, so where do I need to go? Where is that dreadnought? It flew over this way and bombed that place, so I'm guessing it's somewhere over here. I really have no idea. I guess I just wander for a bit. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy. Alright, I've got an idea. Let's see. I'm gonna go back here actually. I still don't really know where I'm going, but I'm gonna check out Sid's area actually. Like he can find me all over, so I'm just gonna check and see if there's anywhere that he has as an option to fly me that I have not been yet, because maybe that's, they did give me a clue and told me to go talk to Sid, so maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's why they were telling me to go talk to Sid about how to destroy it. Lots of back and forth. Sorry, I'm sure it's not. That water looks awfully dirty. I guess this town just got bombed, so there's that. Can I interest you in a ride? Alright, let's see. Yes. Bafsk is where I just went. That's where the Dreadnought took off from. Summit Falls. I went there. I can't remember what I was looking for, but I've been there. Gatria, I've been there. Altair, I've been there. Salamand, I've been there. Finn, that's where I started. However you pronounce that, I have not actually been there. So let's check that one out. 400. Hey, thanks, buddy. The airship will be waiting for you outside. Alright, so I have no idea if this is where I'm supposed to go, but either way, it's a new place to explore. There we go. Airship looks kind of cool. Right there is where the Dreadnought took off from. Oh. Huh. That was a decent ways. Okay, so I actually only didn't really go that far from where I just saw the Dreadnought take off. The Dreadnought took off from this town just to the upper left of here. So, alright, let's save. I've only got 3 people in my party now because for anyone that was watching early, after I went back and reported to the princess that, oh no, the Dreadnought is completed. The big scary bad guy weapon is completed, and checked on them to make sure that the whole place wasn't destroyed and the princess was alive. That's when I Minwoo, who's the white mage that worked for the princess, and by far my strongest guy, he left my party, which I was afraid of that all along, right? I kind of assumed that he might because he was so OP compared to the rest of my party, and he did in fact leave right after. Basically, he joined me for that little period. Who knows? Maybe he'll rejoin, but he was by far my strongest guy. He had a ton, 5 times more magic than everybody else, and a bunch of spells. And I'm disgruntled because not only did I lose my strongest guy, I wasted money on new equipment for him. Poison is a pain in this game. There's 2 types of poison, I believe. There's just poison, and then he's got venom, which stays afterwards. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy 1 was, because poison always just stayed at the end of a battle, if I remember right. There we go. So if I didn't cure that, he would be taking damage every time I walk and still have it at the end of it, at the start of the next battle. I wanted to walk around and just see what the bad guys were like here, and I did that, and the bad guys are exactly the same as every other bad guy I've encountered. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of variety yet, so anyway, let's check this place out. Kashuan Keep. These ashes in the air, what's going on? Okay, these soldiers, I fought them before. They shouldn't be too crazy. Yeah, I killed them right away. Let's see what's over here. Something. Oh, there's a bunch of exits or entrances or whatever. Okay, how do I get to that? That must be on the other side. More soldiers. These guys seem to be fairly easy so far, though. I do like that you can equip 2 weapons in your guys' hands. I don't know who all may or may not have played this before, but this is new. This game is new to me. I've never played it before. But yeah, he's got a battle axe and a sword. And Furion, I've got a shield with him, but that decreases his attack a little bit. But of course, it increases his defense. and I've got her with a bow. That means I can put her in the back row, so she will take less damage, but then often would deal less damage. But as long as she's got the bow, she can still deal normal damage. I mean, she's the weakest, though, just because. Okay, what's this? It's locked. Huh. Well, I guess I wasn't supposed to come here yet. Unless... Maybe this ring... Oh, the pass. I picked up this pass in the other room. I bet that's it. Oh, I was thinking the pass would get me in. What about this ring? Nothing? I've not figured out what this ring does yet. Certainly my canoe's not going to do anything here. Huh. So how do I get in here? I guess I was not supposed to come here yet. Unless there's something I'm missing. Oh, let's check out this fire. This sunfire blazes brightly. I'm not a fan of all these, this ask and learn and all this, because I never know. I'm paranoid I'm going to miss something buried in one of these menus. There's nothing to learn. Like, what the heck? Sunfire blazes brightly. Okay. I mean, I can't talk to him. I assume. Nothing for me to learn. Well. Oh, these guys are kind of cool looking. Deadhead. What did I miss? I must have missed something. Yeah, I'm gonna check some stuff out right quick. I'm not sure what I might have missed here. I'm trying to think. Okay, I actually just looked something up, and basically what I was just complaining about, how I don't like all these text, like these conversations, I feel like things are buried in there, and they're gonna get lost. That's exactly what happened. I missed something. And it's not gonna hurt me to walk back. It'll give me some leveling up opportunities. But basically, I needed to talk to the king. I went in and talked to Minwoo, the white mage who's helping the king heal, but I also need to talk to the king, which I probably should have thought of, but he was sick and I didn't think about the fact that he might actually talk. But yeah, it's that's one thing with both Final Fantasy 1 and 2. There's lots of scenarios like that where you miss talking to this one person, you have no idea what's going on. You know, the only reference to what you're supposed to do is this one random dude that you got to talk to, and the king's not exactly a random dude though, but still. But my bad. I mean, at this point I should have learned better. I got to talk to pretty much everybody when you don't know what to do next. You got to go talk. Got to go just talk to everybody. They might give you random clues. I mean, they did give me a clue about Sid, right? And I went and investigated that. And that worked out. I just didn't have the item that I need from the king. And then I come back here and I can get in that door that is locked, apparently. I mean, I didn't read ahead that far, but I did check to see. And yes, I need to talk to the king, and I think that is going to give me the right item. So a bunch of bees here. Well, one bee and a bunch of hornets. They're not too hard, but they will poison me. I mean, I'm still fairly decent strength, even though I've only got 3 people. That's depressing. I wonder if I would have held off on... Oh, I was going to say, I wonder if I could have held off on returning Minwu, but I bet I couldn't, because the only way I could get the item from the king was to return Minwu back to heal the king. So I guess that was my clue that I needed to go talk to the king, because after Minwu left my party, he's a white mage if you didn't know that, he went to heal the king, and then the princess specifically did call out, the king is feeling much better. Like, that should have been my hint to, hey, go talk to the king, which I didn't do, so that was dumb of me. So as much as I'm whining about this stuff, you know, obscure and kind of hard to find, like, they actually did give me a clue. I just didn't pick up on it. Because I'm dumb. I'm not really like using my magic or anything. I don't want to waste it. And these goblins are easy. Maybe I should use some magic. Just to use it, right? Level it up. Let's use some magic just for funsies. Let's thunder him. And let's heal her. And then he'll just defend. Because you gotta use some stuff for it to actually increase in strength. Although nothing went up here. I did get some gold. Gil. Alright, here is a town where, oh, tons of bees. Alright, I'm gonna burn these ones. And freeze that one. Burn that one. That's the town where the dreadnought took off from. I was going to try to stop it, and it actually completed construction. And now it's flying around out there wreaking havoc on the world, which is sad. Poison, although the green poison like that wears off at the end of this battle, so that's not too bad. But it is a pain when you fight like 6 guys who can all poison you. Anybody played this game before? Whether it's the classic original Final Fantasy II or this Pixel Remaster? This is my first playthrough. I'm enjoying it. Generally enjoying it so far. I save kind of compulsively because I don't like to redo things. And you never know when you're going to stumble on a much stronger bad guy. Which has actually happened to me a couple times in this game so far. I just stumbled in an area that I clearly shouldn't have been in yet and got my butt kicked. Alright, let's fight these goblins. Get them dead. So, to my understanding, in this game, the leveling up is very different than like Final Fantasy 1, or than a lot different than a lot of Final Fantasies. You don't actually level up your level so much as you just increase your skills and everything, right? So these things all are going up individually as you just play the game. Like you just get more health, and you know, like that's what it seems like at least. I could be wrong, but my understanding is, you know, I'm not sure I'm great at explaining it, but like your abilities, like your magic goes up as you use your magic. You get stronger, for example. That's what it seems like. And at the end of the battle, you can see all those individual stats that it's showing have the potential to go up, but you got to use them. Whereas in, you know, a lot of Final Fantasy games, you just go kill bad guys, level up, and then all your stats go up as you level up, right? This is different. Like you go use skills, your skills increase in level. I may be explaining that poorly, or maybe not quite understanding it because it's new to me, but that's what it seems like to me. If anybody knows it a little more clearly, feel free to correct me. These leg eaters, I don't like them. I mean, it's just a stupid name. But I'm wondering if it's a weird translation, or maybe it's something in Japan that I don't know about. Who knows? Or maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand what they are. Alright, back here, this is where the princess was hiding out. This is essentially the Rebel Alliance hiding out here from the Imperials. And let's go in here. The king is sick and he's in bed. He is being healed by the guy that left our party, the white mage. Princess told me he was feeling better because the white mage left our party and is going to heal him. I need to talk to the king though. Talk to Minwoo. He was in our party there. He was OP. There's the king. I gotta talk to him. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire. Let's ask him about the Sunfire, because I just learned about the Sunfire. Scott, which was the princess's boyfriend, who's dead, and I now have his ring. Scott sealed the gates of Kashun Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You will need the Goddess Bell to break the seal. Let's learn about the Goddess Bell. I just did. Okay, let's ask about the Goddess Bell. See, this is just so weird. Like, alright, he said something, I have to learn about it, and I have to go back and ask about it. Like, I'm gonna miss some more stuff like this. You will need the Goddess Bell to break the seal. Okay. The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashun royal family. Oh, he's not gonna give it to me, he's just gonna tell me about it. Okay. Scott sealed the gates of Kashun Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. I guess I need to go to, well, Kashun Keep is where I just was, where that door was locked. Oh, here we go. Final Fantasy. Oh, Final Fantasy 9 is my favorite. Sorry, just noticed your chat there. Final Fantasy 9 is my favorite. Vivi is my favorite character. Most people always say 7 is the best. I like 7 fine. but 9 is by far my favorite, actually. I assume you also like Final Fantasy 9 if you're asking about it. But let's see, I don't know where to go next here. Scott sealed the gates of Kashuan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You'll need the Goddess Bell to break the seal. Okay, great. Where is the Goddess Bell? Nobody knows where it is. The king's illness was far beyond the physical. There's little I can do. Oh, I actually think I have an idea. He said only... Let me check. The whereabouts of Bell are known only to the Kashuan royal family. I think that guy's brother might be out here. Yeah, Vivi he's awesome. I wish I had a black mage like that in this game, but I would really like them to remake Final Fantasy IX. I'm not really big on replaying games. I usually play games, just especially big long games like the Final Fantasy series. I don't usually play a big long game multiple times, but Final Fantasy IX is one of the few I have replayed more than once, and if they did a remake, I would definitely be up for playing that. Okay, I thought that guy's brother was hanging out around this town. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe that was a different town. Oops, I didn't mean to leave. Or, you know what? Maybe he is actually in there. They did make reference to the fact that everybody's inside now because of the bombing, right? So maybe he's around here somewhere? I mean, I could be wrong about this whole thing, but I was pretty sure Scott's brother... Everybody who's outside is dead. Well, I hope that guy's not dead. He was the one that was kept going on and on about saying he was a coward. I'm scared. Please save our king. At least I thought that was the king's brother. But yeah, Final Fantasy IX, awesome. Hope they remake it. Nothing happens. I played 7, 8, 9, 10. I played 12. I actually played 12 not that long ago. Way after it came out. I enjoyed that. Maybe I was wrong. They said only the members of the royal family know the whereabouts. My father's conditions improved. Let's ask her about the Goddess Bell. I've heard Scott and Gordon's who I'm looking for. Scott was the guy, her boyfriend, and he's dead. Gordon, the gates of Kashuan Keep open only to the voice of a Kashuan or the ringing of a bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So it is your intention to enter the snow cavern. Very well. If only Gordon were here, there would be no need for you to risk such danger. But he isn't, so you must. There is nothing I can do but pray for your success. Alright, so that Gordon guy is the one I was looking for. But fortunately, she was able to tell me what I needed to know. I don't know where Gordon is. Maybe he was in one of the other towns. I thought he was hanging out in this town. But he was really emo. He was all whining about how he was a coward. Of course, he was a coward, so... Joseph knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Okay? Nothing to learn there? Okay, let's go to Joseph. He was in a different town, I think. I wonder if that Gordon guy died. They didn't make any reference to it, but it said everybody who was outside is dead, and he was outside. Now, Gordon was in a house, and his brother or somebody was like hanging out, or maybe it was a woman, was hanging out outside the house. Okay, it's not here. Yeah, I think it's in the other town. So I think I need to leave here. I think it was... in Final Fantasy X, Auron is my favorite character there, but I think Auron's everyone's favorite character probably. I didn't like Titus or Titus or whatever his name was in 10. I don't think anybody liked him though. He's just really annoying. But other than that, the cast of Final Fantasy X was great. Eight, I wasn't really a huge fan of 8 either, but I didn't dislike it exactly. Alright, this might be the town where Gordon was. This, I'm almost certain, is the town where that guy she was telling me to look for is. Well, this wizard's blocking the dreadnought. The dreadnought killed them all. Oh man, it bombed everywhere. Maybe this is not where that guy was. I don't see his house. There was a house where Joseph was. And his, I want to say like girlfriend, wife, whatever, some lady was hanging out outside. Thought it was here. Does not appear to be here. Too many little towns that are all close together and you start forgetting which one is which. Or maybe Joseph was back in the castle. Actually, I might have just left where I needed to be because I thought he was in this little town. Alright, so this is not where he was, I'm almost certain. But let's check. Yeah, it was not here. This is the kingdom that I originally started at, and the bad guys took over. And then the princess had to evacuate to that hideout that I just left that had been bombed. So it wasn't here. Alright, I'm gonna go back to where the princess is hiding. I'm guessing he's just in that town. Lots of running back and forth. Oh, poison. But it's the kind of poison that goes away at the end of a battle, so no big deal. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's sail away. What's down here? Maybe it was this. Alright, so let's go back to the princess's little hideout. Yeah, I could have sworn. So that depressed dude, Gordon, was like hanging out right out here. And then... yeah, I think the other guy was hanging out in one of the other towns. But I could be wrong. Joseph, that's the other guy I'm looking for. Yeah, he's not in here. Prince Gordon's disappeared. Okay, so to the point, yeah, he's not here. Wonder where he could have gone. There's a man in Pop named Sid. Okay, we already know that. She already told me that. They're not attacked. Altair wasn't spared. The Dreadnought's assault. Luckily for us, the hideout was unharmed. Man, where in the world? Did I talk to this guy yet? If we don't start Dreadnought, casualties will mount. Huh. Where in the world is that Jeff guy? Or whatever his name was. There was a house, and there's a girl standing right outside, and he was inside, and I went and talked to him multiple times, and every time I wondered, like, there's got to be something more to this dude, because he's got a name, and he's got a girl outside his house that's talking about him, so he must be of some significance, and now we know he actually is part of this quest here, but I can't remember where in the world that was. It may have been up. It's not here, right? This is the port town, Paloom. It may have been on the other side of the ocean. I was thinking it was one of the earlier towns, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. It's all blending in. Like, there's lots of little towns. It's not here. This is Paloom or Paloft or Poft or there we go. Okay, it's not here. Oh, actually, let's check this town again real quick. At least I'm pretty sure it's not here. That was not here. Let's take out these little goblins real quick. Wish I could get a fourth party member. Third, I mean. Or, yeah, fourth. I had four, and then the one dude left after my one quest. I have a friend that I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay, yeah, there's a couple little towns up here. Over to the right is the town where the bad guys are building the Dreadnought, so it's not going to be there. That was infested with bad guys, so probably one of these little towns up here. I actually don't remember what those were, though. You know what I should have done is talk to Sid and just had him take me to some of these other towns. Oh, there's a snow place. Huh. Well, I guess I know I need to go there. I forget exactly what they said, but they specifically told me to go to some snow place. But I'm still like, oh, Salamand. I actually came here earlier and forgot about it. I need to find Gordon. Take the mithril to Altair and give it to the princess as soon as you can. I already did that. So yeah, I came here earlier looking for the mithril. I need to find Gordon. Yeah, I came and, like, these guys, all their husbands have been enslaved. Ah, right there it is. There's a girl sitting outside the house I was talking about. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. So it's like, okay, you don't just sit and say that unless something is coming later. So all right, let's go talk to Joseph. He's right here. That was his daughter. I actually saved her also. Joseph reminds me of that dude from Game of Thrones. Forget his name. The eunuch. But it looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. The cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nellie to get to me. Forgive me. If there's anything I can do to help, all you gotta do is ask. Alright, let's ask. The goddess will. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. He's got a snowmobile? I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Look behind the stone and to the right. The secret room's there and the snowcraft is inside. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril. So I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Oh, he joined. Well, so he was more significant than I thought. He's probably not going to stick around, though. Oh, he looks much cooler than he appeared to on there. Kind of reminds me of Sergeant Slaughter. I'm not going to waste items on him, because when I did that earlier with the other guy, he left my party. Alright, so where was that cave that I had to go to? Was it down here? I think it was right down here. Yeah, it's this cave right here. Here's some squatches. You ever watch the show Finding Bigfoot? I can't imagine that's on the air anymore. Will not surprise you. They never found Bigfoot. It was a ridiculous show, but I kind of enjoyed watching it because it was so ridiculous. Let's kill this soldier. Well, yeah, nice that I finally got a fourth person. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, taking the long way around. Yeah, had to go in this place earlier to look for the mithril. Princess wanted mithril so that they could build better weapons and fight against the bad guys with better weapons. And I also rescued all the enslaved men who were being forced to work in the mine. So that's what I was here for earlier. And that's how I saw this Joseph guy earlier. And like I said, it was obvious he was going to be of some significance earlier just because there was somebody hanging outside his house talking about him. It just seemed obvious. Alright, I'm going to save really quick just because we're going back in here. Although these should be easy bad guys because I went in here once already. And I saw that stone that he's talking about too. It was right over here and it caught my eye when I came in the first time. I was like, that's got to be something. And it is something. It's a marker for where I need to go. There's a secret path apparently. Okay, where is the secret path? Right there. Okay. Joseph turns a small rock jutting out of the wall and a passage appears. The snowcraft is in here. Why does it keep a snowcraft in a cave all the way across the map? Like, whatever. I mean, it's a game. And he keeps it in a treasure chest on top of that. You retrieve the snowcraft from the chest. Alright. So, I can't remember what I need to do now that I have the snowcraft. More squatches. Let's see though, what kind of weapon does Sergeant Slaughter use here? Oh, he's empty-handed. Okay, well, that's fine. He's probably not staying in my party anyway. Ambushed by one goblin. One goblin with nail polish, it appears. Alright. He told me there's a certain place I need to go, and I can only get there with his snowcraft, snowmobile, whatever. I can't remember where the place I needed to go with it was, though. I wish this game had like a better quest log or whatever. That's one thing I would say I missed the most when playing some of these older games is the lack of quest logs. Or if there is one, I'm too stupid to figure out how to use it. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything. There's a map. It's actually a pretty nice map there. Let's see, do they make a reference to where I need to go? The Sergeant Slaughter looking dude did mention it. And I needed specifically to get the snowmobile, snowcraft, or whatever to get it. Was it through here? Do I have to cut through here? Snowy Village? No, does not appear to be the case. I was just wondering if I like run to the back or something. I think there was like a snow cave or something around here. I just need to find it. Find where the entrance was. Or that's what he made references for a cavern or a snow cave, or that's what he the snow mobile for. Although looking at the map, it appears this is going to go all the way around. I wonder if I have to go to the left and up through there. I mean, the cave could be right in one of these walls. It doesn't, but I'm gonna go this way first. I mean, it doesn't really hurt to wander a little extra because these bad guys are all relatively easy. I mean, there's a lot of them in this fight, and they're gonna poison me. That's a pain, but whatever. I'm spending an awful lot of time, just wandering because there's not a ton of hand holding telling you where to go next or whatever in a lot of these older games. Let's go up this way, because over here to the left is where I just came from, but I did not go a little bit north of here, and that's what I'm wondering if that's where the snow cavern or snow cave or snow whatever. Jeez, lots of fingernail polish goblins. Yeah, I like these pixel remaster games. They look nice. I mean, they're still pixely, right? Which is cool. It gives you some nostalgia, but upgraded, so they still look real nice. I haven't played the originals, the very very original, so I couldn't tell you how different this looks than the original. I know the pixel remaster for Final Fantasy 1 looked quite a bit different than the original. I played a port of Final Fantasy 3 on, what was it, on Kindle Fire years ago, and that one looked way different, but that was a 3D, upgrade. And that was kind of neat. That was a long time ago, though. Alright, so not that way. Some more goblins. I'm just spamming the attack button. I don't want to waste magic on these guys or anything because they're just goblins. Alright. Oh! Huh. Interesting. So there's a snowcraft. It just immediately... Well, I'm obviously going the right way. Well, that's an interesting snowman. That looks more like... Well, I guess it's like an abominable snowman or whatever, right? But this is the first time I fought these guys. Interesting. So, okay. I know I'm going the right way, at least. Because I have snowcraft triggered. Let's save, though, now that we know we're going the right way. These bad guys don't seem to be too much of an upgrade. Yeah, so he fit that snowcraft there in that chest. That's fun. Alright, so now we're looking for a cave. I believe we're looking for a cave. Like a snow cave, snow cavern, something to that effect. Joseph has like no MP. Alright, there's the little village I just came from. There's some snowmen. My last guy that temporarily joined my party had a crap load of MP, but he's gone, and I'm sad. Alrighty. Where am I going? I'm guessing it's going to be all the way at the end here. Those are kind of cool looking. Icicle. First time I fought them. They're not too tough. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there it is. Cave. So let's go down here at this cave. Let's save. Oh, a ghoul, huh? Looks a lot less snowy here than it did just a second ago. Grenade and a goblin guard. These deadheads are pretty neat looking. Not that the zombies aren't, but I mean, they're nothing super special. Oh, treasure chest. 300 big ones. $300, 300 gil, whatever. Oh, that guy's really cool. Shadow. Yeah, I like him. He looks neat. I mean, I won't like him if he kills me. I don't know how strong he is. Not that strong. But he looks pretty cool. Alright, let's go down here. Another chest. Some squatches. These are snowmen. Abominable snowmen. He doesn't say that. I'm throwing that word in, but that's... When you don't put that word in front of snowman, it is an entirely different thing, right? It's frosty. Yeah, that shadow is cool. Really cool looking. Just weak, apparently. Okay. Well, I can't go that way? Okay, that's on the other side. Yeah, that icicle's kind of neat though, too. If you are watching, give this video a like. I would appreciate it. It's always nice to know that people are actually watching, hopefully getting some entertainment out of watching Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, getting to see the game and see me get lost lots of times and complain about getting poisoned and whatever, but I definitely appreciate it. Regardless, appreciate anyone tuning in, watching, sharing tips. Where do I want to go? Let's check out this place. Nothing? Dead end? I've only fought maybe one boss. I'm guessing there's going to be a boss in this dungeon. Seems like there would be. There usually is. I think I've only fought one boss, and it wasn't much of a boss. Some ghouls here. Joseph's pretty strong. What is he, stunned? Hopefully he's not stunned still. Let's check. Alright, he's not. I wish Joseph had a hat, like a, well, Sergeant Slaughter hat. Goblin guard and a grenade, which makes me think of a goblin grenade from Magic the Gathering. I used to have that card in my goblin deck. Sacrifice a goblin, and the goblin grenade does some damage. I mean, there's lots of goblins in Magic that do damage like that, though. Goblins are basically meant to be sacrificed. Let's see, a chest down here. Oh, and over there too. Battle axe. I believe I already have a battle axe, and I believe Guy, yeah, is using it already. Let's check out this one over here, though. Ghoul and a zombie. Maria's a bit weak, a little low on health, so I may need to heal her in a second here. Antidote. I miss having that Minwoo guy, the white mage, because he just had so much magic in all these different healing spells. Alright, let's attack the shadow. It's a little bit of a variety of every undead enemy here. I wonder if there will be a boss in this cave. I mean, if there's not, that's kind of strange. Is this a dead end? Oh, monsters, huh? Bunch of grenades. But yeah, now where do I go? This is a dead end. One of these self-destructs is gonna hit me. That'd be a little surprising if it didn't. Those things just really want to blow themselves up. Well, I might be able to take them. So I guess none of them hit me. Mithril Mace, nice. I don't want to give that to... Let's check him. Mithril Sword, let's check the Battle Axe, which is better. Alright, I'm going to attach the Battle Axe, or the Mithril Mace to him. Alright, where do I go next? Kill these icicles. I mean, they do look pretty cool. Icicles. Alright, B3. What level is that? B3, B2. Alright, so that's actually back down. Alright, so there's some path here I did not go on. Is it down here all the way? I mean, that was just a dead end to go and grab some extra gold or whatever, I guess, some treasure. Is there anything down here? I can't remember if this is where I came from or not, but we'll find out here in a second. I'm on the second floor right now, third floor. So where's this gonna take us? 4, so, okay, so we made progress. I just missed that way because it was really far out of the way. There we go. See, his evasion went up for Guy, and his staff leveled up. The mace is what that was. Nice. Are these gonna have monsters in them? I suspect they will. This one, so far, I would say, seems a bit easier than Final Fantasy 1. I'm sure there's some really challenging battles as we get into it, but... a squash and some icicles. Blizzard Tome, nice. They already have that, but... yeah, she's already got Blizzard. I actually have some unused tomes. Yeah, he leveled up his mace again. It says staff, but I believe it's a mace. Maybe not. Let's find out. Yeah, it's a mace. I keep forgetting I actually can run in this. This little spear, that's kind of cool. I assume that's a two-handed weapon though. So I actually don't really want to equip it. Preemptive strike, so I get first shot at these dudes. Yeah, Joseph is leveling up his skills quite a bit. Nobody else is. Alright. Hopefully it takes me to the 5th floor, I think. I think I'm on the 4th right now. Yes, it is. Alright. I'm not going to explore all over because it's taking me forever. Wonder if there's going to be another one of those empty rooms. Probably. What, are these walruses? Little bears? Beavers? I guess we'll find out in a second. I'm trying to remember what I actually came in here for. Oh, it's a beaver. Snooky. I mean, Snook. Shit. Alright, no fighting in here, it looks like. Good. Snook. Shit. Is that the master beaver? Snook. Snook. Shit. Guy speak beaver. Okay, that's weird. Snook. Snook. Shit. What was I looking for? The goddess spell, right? Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Snook, snook, shit. Alright, where... Oh, right there. Just a bunch of giant beavers guarding the bell. Yeah, because they did tell me I had to find the snow cave or whatever. And then from there find the bell. Yeah, I was thinking right off the bat I'd go to the Sick King and he would just give me the bell, but no. He set me on a quest to find the bell. And then the princess had to tell me where it was. Well, and then Joseph or whatever joined my party. And he gave me his snowmobile. And that led us here. One thing leads to another. Nothing too special here. Nothing I can't beat. Actually, I haven't used magic, and I'm not even really healing my guys much. Because none of these things are doing much damage. I mean, I don't want to be getting killed, so I'm not complaining. I'm trying to run through here just to get out, but it's kind of hard to run with all the, through the passageway. So, alright, I am going through this dungeon here looking for some bell. Goddess bell is what it is. And I need to use the goddess bell to get into a locked door back. I'm trying to remember where that even was now. Either way, there's a locked door. Yeah, we're kind of wasting these guys a bit. Alright, let's see. Kind of a long walk all the way around here. I'll try to heal myself before I run into before I get into a boss fight, if I can. Unless I just find myself in the boss fight suddenly. Oh, there you go. Did I already fight one of these? I believe I did. I can see the bell behind him. Yeah, I fought something similar. Oh, he's way down. I mean, he's still in good shape, to be honest. I'm gonna want to buy some more potions. silver cubes. Okay, already got those for everybody. I don't want to give this dude anything because he's just gonna leave. Alright. Yeah, I fought one similar to this at least. That's an adamantoise guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Alright. He wants to kill me. I was gonna use common sense would kind of tell you like, okay, against a tortoise, amphibian, use ice or whatever, but he lives in a freaking ice cave, so I guess that's not gonna do it. Fire. Then attack. That ice, that actually did pretty good damage. That lightning did not, so don't waste time on the lightning. The fire didn't do much either. So, I was just saying, I'm actually going to do a physical attack with him, see what happens. And Joseph attack. Oh, physical damage is not cutting it. Yeah, it's funny, the ice damage is what's doing all the damage to him, and he lives in an ice cave. Physical damage is not hurting him. Makes sense, because the turtle, he's got the shell, right? Fire again. Not doing too much damage to him. But yeah, I fought a similar thing to this in, it came out of a chest at one point. I don't remember where it was, but probably had less health than this one did, but it still wasn't too bad, other than he's just hard to hurt. You level up his fire. They leveled up all their skills quite a bit. There is the bell. There's something set in the wall. It's a goddess bell. Oh, can you believe that? You obtained the goddess bell. Woo! Goddess bell. Now I can go back to wherever that city was that has the big torch in front and then a locked door that I need the goddess bell for. Though now I think about it, I can't remember what I was going there for. Specifically what led me to that place. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is. So I started in here, and then I saw that door in the beginning, and I was like, oh, how do I get down there? Well, that's because I come from that way on the way back. So yeah. I can't remember what I'm chasing though. Well, I think I'm actually just looking for that dreadnought. That was the last thing. Like the dreadnought came and bombed everybody. And then basically I was off to try to find him and stop him. If I remember right. I don't remember what actually led me. Oh, there's that dude. I don't know if I'm gonna have to fight him or not, but let's heal just in case. Although everybody's in decent shape here. I'm not even gonna waste much more. He was the one overseeing the construction of the Dreadnought. I mean, there's a Dark Knight who was really overseeing it, but the Dark Knight then kind of went into hiding or whatever, and this guy was overseeing it. And he's supposedly kind of a joke. Curses, you already got the goddess bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this. The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. Alright, so this is a boss fight, like a legit boss fight. And he's got some nice pants there. Maria, let's do some fire. No, no fire. Hey, you did good damage to him. Man, he was easy. Guess he's maybe not really a boss. He leveled up again with his mace. They leveled up a bunch of their skills. Oh, Borgin. I just walked right around him. Oh, he's getting back up. Hehe, I may have lost, but don't you think that you won? I booby-trapped this cave, just as a little parting gift from me to you. Ha ha ha. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Ernagach. And then he died. Oh no. Indiana Jones and the, well, whatever the first one was. Damn it. Go on, get out. Okay, so he's obviously not going to stick in my party. He's going to die, it looks like. We not leave you. This guy's obviously supposed to be like a primitive or a dumbass or whatever, because this is how he always talks. Plus his name is Guy, so I guess that fits. I can't hold it much longer. Make Guy hold it. Like he's some caveman or something. Run! Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't, glad I didn't, you know, buy him equipment or upgrade with, add anything to him, because he's gone. My sweet Nellie, that's his daughter, who I actually saved earlier, and she's gonna be without her dad, so that's sad. Joseph! Hopefully he's okay. Nope, he's not okay. Well, appreciate you loaning us your snowmobile. Alright, well, Joseph's dead. I'm sad, I'm devastated. I now need to go down to, I can't remember the name of the place, but back down to where that locked door was. And, well, yeah, just, it's down here on the right, like the thing that's in the center of that circle. That's where I need to head. Because there's a locked door that this bell opens. The king told us about that, and then the princess told us where to find it. And Joseph, who's now dead, the pancake, he basically loaned us his snowmobile type thingy to help us get to that cave. Not to mention help us fight in the cave. Some squatches. I mean, honestly, so far this game does just seem quite a bit easier than Final Fantasy 1. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or what. I mean, I have done a decent amount of grinding, so that could be part of it, but I don't think I've done an excessive amount. Maybe they just made this one easier because they realized gamers are lazy and, you know, don't actually want to work for it anymore. Alright, almost out of here. Wish I could get right to that village there, that town. Alright, I think I will go to the place with the airship and fly from there back to the area with the locked door, because I can fly across the map on that quickly. Bum, 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 bum. Jeebus, that is an awful lot of bugs. And they all poison. Hopefully they don't poison me. Oh, well, two of them just left, I think. At least one left. One might have died. And I'm poisoned, but it's green, so it will leave at the end of this battle. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so I'm slowly but surely getting there. Wish I could just ride that snowmobile across the grass here. It's a lot of goblins. Killing some goblins. And then I have to take this goddess bell that I just found in that cave. And get to the door that it opens. I'm pretty close to the port where I can get back on the airship. There's a boat dock there, and that's where the airship's docked also. I mean, all these bad guys are pretty simple. Okay, here we go. Let's go in here and talk to him about the airship. It was Kashuan, that's where it was. And yeah, I was going in there to look for I think I was trying to chase down the Dreadnought, and then they're telling me only the Kashuan family or whatever knows about that place, and I had to track them down to figure it out. And yeah, I've got that bell finally. And let's go out, jump on the airship, and take it to Kashuan, which is where the locked door that the bell opens is Kashuan. Assuming I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know. I'm not controlling this, it just takes you there automatically. Kind of nice, because then you don't have to wander around. That's it, right here. So this is where the locked door was. I have what I need to get through now. It's getting late my time though, so I am actually going to save and call it a night. I'm sure I will resume tomorrow, and I will go into the locked door and see what's waiting for me there. Hopefully no big battles, but anyway, thank you for watching. This game is free on Game Pass if you're interested. That's how I downloaded it and played it, just free, why not? But expect me to continue streaming again. Subscribe if you want to catch me again next time. And like I said, please give me a like. I appreciate it. But either way, whether you subscribe or like or not, like, I appreciate you tuning in and watching. Hope to see you again, and have a good night. Bye.